Now on Sunrise and streaming on CrossRoadsToday.com, the president strongly considering a ban against TikTok. And Honda recalling vehicles in the U.S. and Canada. Plus, the president expected to name the largest national monument of his presidency next week.
And step outside 1 second and you'll know and feel the cold air has arrived. 46 degrees here in Victoria. Gusts currently near 30 miles per hour. Higher gusts again expected today. Still some rain at the crossroads currently. How long is that going to last? How long is it going to stay on the cold side? We'll let you know coming up.
Your Pepsi Athlete of the Week comes from St. Joseph High School. The Lady Flyers are flying high. That coming up in sports.
You're watching 25 News Now Sunrise. Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Carolina Astrain. Today is the 17th day of March 2023. The time is now 6:31 on your Friday morning. And on this day in 1919, Nat King Cole, an American musician who started as a jazz pianist and later reached popularity with his ballad singing, was born. And we were just listening to his cover of On the Street Where You Live. Nat King Cole, very popular with the Christmas songs. Is it going to feel like Christmas time around here, Trey? Now, I got to get that Nat King Cole record out, make some hot chocolate.
There you go. It could be a Christmas in March. Definitely the temperatures on the outside are feeling like that, so you can not anything wrong with celebrating the holiday early, way early, because of course by the summertime it won't be feeling like this. Temperatures currently in the upper 40s and 50 degrees on the immediate coast. A little bit cooler away from the water as typical, and run these temperatures throughout the day. You see not much changes overall. 40s and near 50 degrees will be the daytime high throughout the entire region, of course. So it's going to be rather cold and staying that way. Wear your big coat today. And also we have the wind advisory for the Crossroads counties. Every Crossroads county you see there, which is all of them, until later on in the afternoon. 40 to 40 mile per hour gusts possible. Already seen some of that already. Speaking of the current wind speeds sustained about 20 to 25 miles per hour, a little bit higher along the immediate coast. Port Lavaca is one example there at 33 miles per hour. Had a 40 mile per hour gust there earlier in Port Lavaca, and a little bit less, but still rather gusty, strong from areas near Cuero, Goliad to points of north there near Gonzales and Sweet Home. And the rest of the day today, wind chill is going to be the big factor in the 30s for the wind chills through the 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m. hour. It's no big change overall, and we'll gradually see the rain beginning to come to an end as we head on toward the latter half of the morning. Well, about maybe 2 hours or so from now. You see it coming to an end now. Good moderate to heavier rain from Victoria County down to Calhoun County. It points north as well, near Hallettsville. But it's kind of the back edge of it you see there moving to the east. But is the rain gone totally altogether for the next day or two? That is a no. We'll give you the details on that, and the rain percentages will rise again a little bit later on. Carolina?
Thank you, Trey. A source close to TikTok confirms that the Biden administration has demanded that TikTok's Chinese owners ByteDance sell their stakes in the app or face a possible ban in the U.S. This marks a dramatic shift in the Biden administration's policy toward the hugely popular app, which has 100 million users. The ban would likely face major legal challenges before being enacted. The issue here is growing fears that China could use the app to access Americans' data, particularly because of a national security law that requires companies to turn over customer data if requested to government officials. Honda recalling 500,000 vehicles in the U.S. and Canada because the front seatbelts may not latch properly. The recall covers some of the automaker's top-selling models, including the 2017 through 2020 CR-V, the 2018 and 19 Accord, and the 2018 through 2020 Odyssey, and the 2019 Insight. Honda says in documents posted Wednesday by U.S. safety regulators that the surface coating on the channel for the buckle can deteriorate over time. Dealers will replace the front seat belt buckle release buttons or the buckle assemblies if needed. Honda says it has no reports of injuries caused by the problem. President Joe Biden expected to designate the largest national monument of his presidency next week. It's called Avikawa Ame, or Spirit Mountain. Biden previously announced his commitment to protecting the area, which is located just south of Las Vegas. It's a sacred site for the Fort Mojave and other Native American tribal nations. At nearly 500,000 acres, it would mark the largest area Biden has placed under national conservation since he took office. This is what the front of a game room in the 2500 block of North Laurent Street looked like yesterday. Victoria police responded to a robbery at that game room near the intersection of Laurent and Airline Wednesday night. Shots were fired with people inside of the business. A security guard was hit. He's expected to be okay. Police looking for 2 suspects involved that ran off. And those suspects that ran off, they ran off with an undisclosed amount of money. If you have any information, call Crime Stoppers at 361-572-4200. Okay, get your cell phone and scan this QR code. We made it easy to download the Crossroads Today app. You can get breaking news alerts, vote on our viewer poll, get the latest news, weather, and sports, and learn all about our ongoing contest right there on the app. Submit those news tips and photos. The time is now 6:35 on your Friday morning. Here's a look at what's coming up on 25 News Now Sunrise. A decrease nationwide in COVID-19 levels.
A lifeline for a struggling bank this morning to the tune of $30 billion. But this time, it's big banks banding together to help. I'll explain coming up.
That's the plan by Dave in Port Lavaca. Plan on some rainy conditions for the morning hours and cold temperatures all day long. Maybe in the 50s, mid-50s at best, maybe by 4 o'clock. I'm thinking probably more like the low 50s at best. And forecast for us coming up right after the break.
Here's a look at Community Crossroads this weekend. We prepare to celebrate Cuero's 150th anniversary and learn about colorectal cancer. Plus, Colonel Mike Petrosh is here to talk to us about the 15th anniversary of the Fields of Honor, and we learn about Victoria's hottest new coffee shop, Sip and Shine.
So at Sip and Shine, we employ people with special needs. That's our mission. Our mission is to serve our community of special needs people with jobs.
This year at Peter Piper Pizza, she gets everything she wants for her birthday. Pizza. Friends. Games. And best of all, you. Our party package has everything you need for an unforgettable celebration. Peter Piper Pizza. Pizza made fresh.
This is Ford Truck Month, Texas. Time to get up and get into Ford F-150, part of F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 46 years straight. All amped up and ready for work or play. Plus, there's a great selection in stock and ready for delivery today. So get into Ford Truck Month, Texas, and see what a built Ford Tough truck can do for you. Now, lease a new Ford F-150 for just $498 a month plus complimentary maintenance. See your best in Texas Ford dealer.
Shop naked and save at the Homestead. You can take it home and stain it tonight.
What in tarnation? The Homestead's gone rustic. Mosey on over and check out the store today.
Good morning. Current time is 6:38 here on your Friday. And looking at the future tracker, thunderstorms all the way through the 7 a.m. hour, not too long from now, through the 8 a.m. hour as well. It's mainly on the coast. By noontime, a little bit before that, it'll be all shifting to the east, and we'll have a little bit of a rain break coming up for the rest of the afternoon and the evening. But by the time we get to your day tomorrow, another rain event coming at us from the west. It will give us some more rain chances, and maybe out in the hill country, some pretty good ice and snow potentially out there. Definitely late in the year for that. It has to be some sort of record. I have to look it up. And rainfall totals will continue to build as we head on toward the rest of the day today, into your day tomorrow, through the weekend. Maybe anywhere from an inch or so to half an inch as we build on that. Some pretty good rain amounts anticipated over the next several days, which is something we need. We need a good soaking rain. We'll get some of that. And the future wind chills all the way through 7 a.m. in the 30s and staying that way. Big coats required today. Sweater too. What about your weekend? And next week, when will it warm up? We got it for you a little bit later on in the full forecast. Carolina?
Thank you, Trey. We now meet the Athlete of the Week. 25 News Now sports anchor Zach Brown has more.
Your Pepsi Athlete of the Week comes from the St. Joseph softball team, which she has the ladies flying high.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah!
The polls are out, and the St. Joseph Lady Flyers are the #1 ranked team in the TAPS Texas rankings. One of the key pieces of the team is junior Elena St. Jean, who has shined so far in district play. Head coach Raul Chapa says Elena is the perfect teammate.
Yes, Elena's shown great leadership this year, and she's very positive, always picking the girls up, and just everything a team leader is.
Elena is one of the team's captains, and to go along with her positive attitude, she also leads by example. She started district play going 8 for 8. Of those 8 hits, 3 of them were homers, 4 of them were triples, and then she had a single. She has even hit for the cycle this year. The team has had a lot of changes as they try to continue this path of dominance out on the diamond.
Well, we've had a lot of changes this year, and it's like super exciting because we're doing really well. It looks like we're going to get better from here.
On top of being a fantastic overall team, St. Jean says her and the girls have fantastic chemistry and listen to Nonstop by Drake before games to get the energy flowing. And they keep it going all game long because they find it very easy to root for each other.
Energy is like a big thing, and especially softball. And when you have your friends around you and you're close to them, then it's really easy to keep that energy up during the whole game.
The star shortstop has hit a total of 5 homers altogether this season because she puts in the hours to work on her mechanics and approaches each at bat with a clear mind. She is thankful for her parents who have helped her along the way and support her journey. The journey continues Tuesday as they have their first home district game, something everyone is excited for.
We're thrilled. We're just hoping people come out and support and see what all the hype's about. These girls can play ball.
From being a key piece on the #1 ranked TAP softball team and hitting over 500 in district play, including a handful of homers, is why Elena St. Jean is your Pepsi Athlete of the Week. With your 25 Sports Now, I'm Zach Brown.
Thank you, Zach. We want to invite you to experience our digital streaming service, Crossroads, today. Plus, you can find it on your connected TV through Amazon Fire TV, Roku, Apple TV, Android TV, and on your cell phone. Just search Crossroads today. Plus, this morning, America's largest banks are extending a lifeline to prevent another bank failure.
I can reassure the members of the committee that our banking system is sound.
New efforts to ease fears this morning after a shocking week for banks. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen testifying before the Senate.
We're very focused right now on stabilizing the banking system.
Now, an extraordinary effort from 11 of the nation's biggest banks to protect the entire system and avert another potential bank failure. They're providing a $30 billion backstop to First Republic Bank. The group saying this action by America's largest banks reflects their confidence in First Republic and in banks of all sizes. It comes amid persisting worry following the collapse of Silicon Valley Bank.
I do think that because of the panic that people felt with Silicon Valley Bank, they have also sparked another panic with First Republic Bank. I don't think there's a big risk that there's a domino effect.
In the last 48 hours, First Republic's credit rating was downgraded into junk territory. Its stock plunged, and some raced to take out their money earlier this week.
It's scary. I mean, the last 24 hours have been get your money out.
The Wall Street Journal now reporting that executives at the bank sold nearly $12 million in stock in the 2 months leading up to the crash. The bank hasn't commented about the sales. The Federal Reserve and Treasury Department say the show of support by the big banks is most welcome. We've learned the Fed has provided $300 billion to cash-strapped banks in the past week, nearly half of that going to the 2 banks that failed, Signature Bank of New York and Silicon Valley Bank. Senator Ted Cruz, who's the top Republican on the Senate Commerce Committee, has now launched an investigation into what happened with Silicon Valley Bank. He's also calling out failure by the San Francisco Fed to predict the bank's crash. Lindsay Watts, ABC News, Washington.
Every Thursday, the CDC puts out the latest COVID-19 community transmission levels for counties throughout the country. Victoria, Calhoun, DeWitt, and Lavaca counties' COVID-19 transmission levels dropping from medium to low. The CDC also lists Jackson and Goliad counties from dropping from medium to low COVID-19 community transmission levels. A new report shows a positive step in the fight against the coronavirus. The U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention reports as of Thursday, only 27 counties in the U.S. have a high COVID-19 community level. Those levels measure the risk the virus poses to the communities. The CDC recommends universal masking for those with a high level, but most counties, 90%, are at what is considered to be a low level. Leading us to your viewer poll. Are you masking up less in public spaces? Let's take a look. Okay, 95% of you say yes, you are masking up less, but 5% of you say you are sticking to it. Come to crossroadstoday.com/vote to take part in our viewer polls. The time is now 6:45 on your Friday morning. Still to come, we meet the pets of the week. Time to celebrate some birthdays. Happy birthday to Anthony Rico. Happy 18th birthday to my precious grandson. I love you, Rico. Love Grandma Bobby Jean.
And a big happy birthday, 14th birthday that is, to our one and only son, Carlos. Hope you have a great day. We love you so much. Love from Mom and Dad.
American actor Rob Lowe has a birthday today. He is 59 years young.
To see your birthday wish live on 25 News Now Sunrise, come to crossroadstoday.com. Click on More and under Home. You see the KVU. Submit your birthday.
The time is now 6:46 on your Friday morning. Happy birthday if you're celebrating one today or maybe this weekend. We'll be right back.
There are too many people in our community who don't have the everyday resources to sustain a regular, healthy lifestyle. Affectionate Arms Adult Daycare helps anyone over the age of 18 who has medical conditions with the simple things that we may take for granted. Join 25 News Now Live on Friday, March 17th, as we collect donations and learn more about this organization. Let's come together and help keep people a priority in our community.
Lax has been serving Texas families since 1935, and we're celebrating our 88th year with savings store-wide. Get 10 to 50% off. No interest financing for up to 60 months, plus free delivery. Get incredible savings on this 2-piece living room set, anniversary price just $9.95. Or this 4-piece queen bedroom set, anniversary price just $10.95. Our biggest anniversary, our biggest offers, the 88th anniversary sale. Final days of savings at Lax.
Go faster on Optimum Internet with 99.9% reliability. Get 300 meg internet for as low as $30 a month with no annual contract. And equipment is included for whole home Wi-Fi coverage. Plus, Optimum has faster download speeds than AT&T nationwide. Get award-winning 300 meg internet for $30 a month with Optimum Mobile for as low as $15 a month. Call 8669-OPTIMUM, go to Optimum.com or visit your local store today. Get closer, go farther with Optimum.
In this morning's GMA First Look, an ABC News exclusive, Chatbot Revolution. GMA getting exclusive access to OpenAI, the company behind the popular chatbot ChatGPT, recently unveiling their newest version called GPT-4, technology that can answer complex questions in seconds. The CEO, Sam Altman, is just 37.
You're a little bit scared.
A little bit, yeah,
You
of course.
personally.
If I said I were not, you should either not trust me or be very unhappy I'm in this job.
GPT-4 can write essays and speeches, offer logical reasoning, and analyze pictures, and it can even take tests, outperforming most humans, scoring 700 on the SAT math exam. And we'll have much more of this ABC News exclusive coming up at 7 a.m. With your GMA First Look, I'm Rebecca Jarvis, ABC News, San Francisco.
Trying to control my asthma felt anything but normal. Enough was enough. I talked to an asthma specialist and found out my severe asthma is driven by eosinophils, a type of asthma Nucala can help control. Now, fewer asthma attacks and less oral steroids. That's my new normal with Nucala. Nucala is a once-monthly add-on injection for severe eosinophilic asthma. Nucala is not for sudden breathing problems. Allergic reactions can occur. Get help right away for swelling of face, mouth, tongue, or trouble breathing. Infections that can cause shingles have occurred. Don't stop steroids unless told by your doctor. Tell your doctor if you have a parasitic infection. May cause headache, injection site reactions, back pain, and fatigue. Talk to your asthma specialist to see if once-monthly Nucala may be right for you. And learn about savings at Nucala.com. There's more to your life than asthma. Find your new normal with Nucala.
Good morning, happy Friday. It's just about 10 minutes away from the 7 a.m. hour. Look at the wind chills already in the 30s and staying that way. Definitely big coats required today. Hang on to the umbrella as well for the next couple of days. I'll tell you more about that a little bit later on. And these wind chills are pretty much staying put, at least through Saturday. Well, into next week, actually. Kind of an extended and cool event, and especially for this late in the year. And thunderstorms still roaming the area, especially now south of Victoria and toward the east of our region, coming up by 9 and 10 a.m., all to the east by then, well before 12 noon. The clouds still remaining, cold temperatures still remaining as well. But looking toward your day on Saturday, toward the early morning hours, another area of rain headed to our area from the west, with a weak area of low pressure aloft passing on through. 55 degrees today at best. Morning rainfall, we're having that. Thunderstorms, cloudy skies, cold and windy. Wind chills in the 30s, you just saw that. Overnight lows will be about 42 degrees. Cloudy conditions, cold, definitely, with northerly winds near 20 miles per hour. Tomorrow, 49, 50 degrees. Scattered rain showers approaching us from the west this time, keeping it chilly through the weekend, even through your Sunday and Monday. And warming trend begins Tuesday, near 80 degrees by Thursday.
And now for today's question of the day. What is the most well-known legend regarding St. Patrick? Like us on Facebook, Crossroads Today. Post your guess to today's question. We'll have the answer later on Sunrise. It's now time for Pet of the Week. It's now time for Pet of the Week, a segment where we highlight a shelter pet here in the Crossroads looking for their forever home. And today we feature two pets who are available for adoption at the Calhoun County Humane Society located at 106 Haley Lane in Port Lavaca. Paige is a 4.5-year-old white and black terrier mix. She's a silly, playful, 40-pound, lovable girl. Paige loves to play in water. She's a people person dog who loves attention and belly rubs, hair brushing, and cuddling. Paige's best friend at the shelter is Blue, a 3.5-year-old blue Lacey mix. He's been there for 2.5 years. Blue is fun and loves to play with his toys, but does have an issue with other male dogs. If you're interested in adopting Paige and or Blue, head over to the Calhoun County Humane Society located at 106 Haley Lane. You can also call them for more information at 361-553-8916 or email them at the email on your screen. Still to come on Sunrise, news to know before you go. The governor of Utah signed legislation banning abortion clinics from operating in the state starting next year.
A conversation that every parent in America needs to hear. Sextorted to death.
Within minutes of them getting the picture, they demanded $5,000.
The deadly aftermath.
His little sister got home from school and found him.
He felt he had no other option but to take his own life.
As soon as the money is sent, it doesn't stop because now they have a money source.
This can happen to anyone. Next, Dr. Phil.
Without the right start to your day, your morning could hit a wall.
It's not the door. I got it.
Velveeta breakfast biscuits are baked with slow-release carbs and provide steady morning energy to help you rise and thrive.
7-day-old tuna casserole.
How'd you know that?
Even my nose is strong. You need Hefty Ultra Strong. It has Arm & Hammer, continuous odor control.
Hefty, Hefty, Hefty.
Oh, and Toby needs a bath. Stay one step ahead of Stinky.
You're going to Hollywood!
Idol is the #1 most social entertainment program, breaking out the biggest viral sensations of 2023.
I love it. Thank you.
And Sunday, Idol favorites return and dreams will come true.
These beautiful humans come in with incredible talent and they don't know it. It's like the best feeling in the whole world.
We are the dreamers. American Idol, new Sunday on ABC and stream on Hulu.
It's St. Patrick's Day with Dame Helen Mirren. Cheers, free beer. In the new Shazam, you play a goddess. You did some of your stunts, right?
That's my Shazam finger. Yeah.
Who did that to you?
A concrete wall.
Oh.
Plus her co-star, Adam Brody. Okay, so if you've done it, then you take a drink.
Oh.
Are you serious? What's the story there?
Tired of your typical clock in, clock out job? You need a rewarding career in an entertaining environment that you'll enjoy. Take yourself out of the box and come to the Victoria Television Group. We have an active, fun, creative atmosphere that can help you succeed and keep those everyday work blues away. Come join our energetic and outgoing sales team. Renew your career and learn to use skills you didn't know you had. Call us 361-575-2500 or email opportunity@victoriatelevision.com for more information.
And now it's time for today's question of the day. We want to know, what is the most well-known St. Patrick legend? Okay, Trey, we almost got away with no one guessing it today, but we got guesses. So people are guessing the Holy Trinity, Shamrock explanation, the pot at the end of the rainbow, and then we got a guess here for chasing the snakes.
Ooh, snakes.
Out of Ireland.
All right. Thanks everybody for chiming in to the question of the day. Thank you so much. And the answer we're looking for, there it is, chasing the snakes out of Ireland.
I didn't know that. Were they eating the potatoes, Trey?
I think so. Yeah, exactly. There you go. And of course, St. Patrick brought Christianity to Ireland. And so there you go. There's your answer right there. Stay tuned for Monday for another great question of the day to get your Monday started off on the right side.
The governor of Utah has signed legislation banning abortion clinics from operating in the state starting next year. Under House Bill 467, after May 2nd, the state will no longer grant licenses for abortion clinics. And depending on where their licenses were issued, abortion clinics will be prohibited from operating in the state on or after January 1st of 2024. Hospitals will still be allowed to perform abortions up to 18 weeks of pregnancy unless there is a medical emergency. The Federal Bureau of Investigation is offering a $20,000 reward for information leading to a missing U.S. citizen who was kidnapped in Mexico, according to a release from the FBI's LA field office Thursday. 63-year-old Maria del Carmen Lopez was taken from her home in Pueblo Nuevo Colima, Mexico on February the 9th. Her son and daughter tell news stations that a cousin witnessed the kidnapping. They reportedly saw several men force Lopez into a van after an exchange of words. So far, no arrests have been made. The Riverside Duck Pond, something we've all missed for so very long. It's not ready yet, but the ducks and geese are watching as progress comes along. The crew busy this week putting in a new walkway that will extend over the edge of the pond near where the gazebo will be located, just in time for those fall photos that's supposed to be completed this fall. Affectionate Arms-Giving Day, keeping the family together longer, is today from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Join Trey Mining and the 25 News Now team from Affectionate Arms. They will be live there, and they need your donations. Scan the QR code on your screen to donate. They need monetary donations. They also need office supplies, water, games, gift cards, cleaning supplies, indoor and outdoor plants. Affectionate Arms can be reached at 361-578-9067. Their email address is affectionatearms@sbcglobal.net. We hope to see you today, in just a few hours. Okay, now we want to invite you to experience our new digital streaming service, CROSSROADS, today. Plus, you can find it on your connected TV through Amazon Fire TV, Roku, Apple TV, Android TV, and on your cell phone. CROSSROADS Today Plus is what you need to search. And let's go ahead and take a look at our viewer poll one more time. We had a story about COVID-19 transmission levels being at an all-time low across the country. So we want to know, are you masking up less in public spaces? Okay, 96% of you say yes, you are doing that less. 4% of you say no. Remember, Easter is just around the corner, so it's never a bad idea to play it safe when you can. Let's go ahead and get that final check of our forecast with Trey.
And thank you so much. Let's take a look at the wind chills today in the 30s all day long. Big coats required today, and it's going to remain cold for the weekend. Rain still in the Crossroads area currently, beginning to move on out by about 9-10 o'clock in the morning. Clouds still remaining, and rain coming at us again from the west early on your Saturday morning, so we'll keep the rain chances in. Don't put the umbrellas away. Today, though, high 55 degrees, cloudy skies, windy. Morning rain should be out of the area by the afternoon or even earlier than that. Overnight lows 42 degrees, cloudy skies, cold, still on the windy side. And for your day tomorrow, near 50 degrees, scattered rain showers approaching us from the west, 50% chance. Still on the cold side, taking that through the weekend, Sunday, Monday, another rain chance by then. And then improving warmer conditions by the end of the week. Make it a great weekend and stay warm, everybody. Carolina?
We're excited for this rain, but not so much for the temperatures. All right, and thank you for joining us. Have a wonderful day. Come to CrossRoadsToday.com for more local news, weather, and sports. And join James, Don, Maclovio, Karina, and Gino today for 25 News Now at 5, 6, and 10. Don't forget to wear green. Don't get pinched.